Also, my art program is lagging, so, you know. That's great. Okay. Let's see here. It all started right when I was born. Go figure. Go figure. Life started when I was born. My art program is still lagging. Yippee! Sorry about the scuff. It will continue to happen probably. Yippee! My bad. I think. I think my bad. Do I have anything else open that I shouldn't? You know what? No. Pretty much everything that I need to have open is open. And everything that's not. Maybe actually. Does this stream might go down if I do this, but we'll try it anyway. Because I'm still might decrease. Oh my god. Oh my god. 1 second. Everything is lagging just a little bit. As a little treat. Teehee. Oh my god. YouTube not responding. Yeah, that makes sense. Neither is my life. My life is also not responding. Ah, I see. Not enough attention for smooth streaming. Ah, I understand. I understand. YouTube says I'm not popular enough for smooth streaming. Nice, great, lovely. I love that. I'm not good enough for for Okay, YouTube, I can take a damn hint. I can take a goddamn hint. Thank you, YouTube. Lovely. Anyway, if I were to get on with it and draw horribly because my pen is laggy, which is the best thing to happen to an artist while she's drawing. That's it's the best part of being an artist is when the pen doesn't want you to draw actually. Actually the pen doesn't want you to draw. I'm gonna turn up my audio a little bit. I think the music's drowning me out. Okay. I think that's better. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't have anyone to tell me. So it's just me talking to myself in an empty room, staring at my art tablet. This is what it's like. This is what you asked for. Okay. I'm going to try to get through this, even though the art program's being slow and it's being an issue actually. And goddamn, I need a better computer. But I'm still going to try. I'm gonna try to draw my life for you guys. I'm gonna do my damn best to draw the life I have lived so far. I don't even know. I don't even know if people can still see me, but I can't really fix the problem YouTube's having with me right now because the only thing that could possibly fix the issue is if I get more concurrent viewers. And I don't know if anyone else here in this empty room I'm in has noticed, but I'm currently at 0 concurrent viewers with 0 chat rate and 0 views. This is what I expected. I I did all I could to make it not that way, but like here we are in the void. Oh my god, I can't draw with this lag. Oh my goodness. It's okay. The empty room I'm in can suffer alone with me. As long as everyone else who's definitely here is suffering along with me, it's fine. Okay. So, I'd love to get this done faster so that I can explain while I'm doing it, but thanks to the lag, I can't really do that. So I guess we're just getting some really slow storytelling. It's like when you draw on Gartic phone with that one mode where you can't actually see the lines you're making really. I can see it follows where I tell it to. The the line goes where I put it. However, uh not always. It's really annoying actually. I need a better computer and better Wi-Fi and better existence. But for now, this is what we're stuck with, ladies and gents. Ladies and invisible gents. Hall of mirrors I'm standing in. Okay. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna draw, and maybe it turns out terrible, and if it does, oh well, I guess that's comedy value these days. What the fuck? Okay. So, I was born. Fun fact. Uh, to live you are born, and I was born. And I was born as a periton, which, I mean, remains my species, technically. It's it's complicated. I'll get there. I'll get there. Um, so I was born a periton, and I was born a periton in the woods. And oh my god, the lagging is killing this drawing. That's okay. Uh, what could I do to possibly fix this? What could possibly save this drawing? I don't I don't know what could possibly save this. It's kind of a mess actually. Let's see. Let's see. I need to allocate more CPU to the tablet probably. Let's see. How do I do that? Okay. We'll we'll go to settings. We'll go to we'll be real cool and professional streamer and go to settings. Oh my god. Da 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 da. Da 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 ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba da 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 down down. Da na 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 na. I mean, YouTube's already cutting my quality. So, I might as well make the video lower quality. Um, what is the Oh boy. I definitely know what I am doing. I definitely I definitely understand what is currently happening. That's definitely something I understand and can figure out. And my CPU usage is going down, so that's cool. Maybe that will save my art program. My live control panel just went completely white. That's great. Love that. I honestly, I can't possibly. Here's my control panel. You can see it if I do that. What is happening ever? What is happening ever, ladies and gents? Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay, my CPU is going down. And it looks like I'm still probably streaming. Have I been streaming? Have I been streaming this whole time? I don't know. I can't tell. Okay. Well, if if this was as horribly scuffed as it possibly was, hello. Welcome to this scuffed ass stream I'm in. We have fun here. We have fun. Oh my god, the razor is huge. It looks like whatever the hell I did, it did kind of almost fix the issue with my clip studio. I'm not. Don't quote me on that. I think it might be just as bad. It's fine. The mouse seems to be where the mouse is supposed to be now, for the most part. So that's cool. I love that. So let's try this again. That line is so skinny. That line is so small. Let's retry. Let's retry this again. Let's. Oh geez, now that's too big. You know, this is like the art world version of Goldilocks, where everything is lagging, so pressure control is really inconsistent, and you have to get the brush size just right. Otherwise, you go to hell, I guess. That's what happens if you if you don't get it just right, you go to hell. Professional yapper in an empty room. What will she do? She will tell the story of her birth. Anyway, I was born in this world. That is so much better. I was born in this world as a Puritan. And for those of you who don't know what a Puritan is, which seems to be a lot of people these days, that looks like a bunny. I have drawn a bunny or a cat. That's not quite right. Let me fix that. Let me fix my art. Delete your art. But I was born a Puritan, which is a winged deer, is what it's technically the most base description of a Puritan is. So, I was born as a Puritan. Let me just do as base a sketch as I possibly can with the amount of existence my art program has. And when I was born, I didn't really know what anything was, which, you know, makes sense. I was a fawn. I was a baby. I was a little guy. And I was born into a large family, very big family, massive, actually, but I was only raised by my mom and dad. We have a massive, sprawling family, but I kind of had my own separate area with my mom and dad. So lots of interactions with relatives, lots of all that. However, kind of grew up with more of a typical mom, dad, daughter dynamic. Or I guess in this case, doe, buck, fawn dynamic. Same difference, same difference. Different words, same meaning. Get on with it, Rose. And I was kind of scared. I was a scaredy cat growing up. I was always really nervous all the time. I was one of the later ones in the group to learn how to fly. I was branching really early. If anyone who doesn't know what branching is, it's where you kind of hop from branch to branch and flap your wings while you're doing it to kind of like get the feeling of flying into your thick little skull. I was really good at that. That was something I was doing very early, and that I did far more often than anything else. I was supposed to, right? I was supposed to jump after branching, where they put you up on usually your dad's antlers. They put you up into a tree, and you have to glide down or glide from branch to branch. Or actually, you're supposed to glide down or glide from branch to branch at the beginning, and then at one point it gets to the point where you're supposed to kind of flap up almost, like jump from branch to branch and flap your wings and move on upward. Move on up. Anyway, and so that was where I got my start. Was basically branching. I was really good at going up. I was really good at the ascending and the descending part of branching. I was really bad at what you're supposed to do after you get to the top of the tree, which is jump down the entire tree instead of going back down branch by branch. I didn't have a fear of heights. I don't know. I didn't feel like I could do it. I felt like it was too much, and I would fall and I would die, and my parents would not care because what an idiot, you're supposed to know how to fly. I know we're not having, well boy, sorry, there's a cat. I know we're not having a lot of interesting interesting visuals. It is mainly the fault of my art tablet and its increasing slowness as I go on. The cat we'll get to, but for anyone who's curious who doesn't know, the cat's name is Imp. His name is Imp. He's a little guy. You can see him in the corner of the screen, probably. He's the little icon you can click on if you want to subscribe while in full screen. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Nah, you don't have to, though. And I might be preaching to an empty room. I don't know. I don't know if anyone will ever see this, or if I'm just talking in a hall of mirrors. That's what I do, I guess. Talk in a hall of mirrors. Teehee. Welcome to Rose's illustrious hall of mirrors. This is the fun house. Are you having fun yet? I'm having fun. Oh boy, I've messed everything up, haven't I? There we go. I will continue to mess everything up, actually. One sec, let me continue to mess everything up. There we go. Now things are a little bit less messed up. I love messing everything up. It's my favorite activity to do on the web. Oh boy. This is a mess. This is a mess and will probably continue to be a mess. Welcome to the stream, motherfucker. Welcome to the stream. This is a mess. Yippee. Yippee. Okay. This is nothing, OBS. OBS, this is nothing. OBS, this means nothing to me. Hey, buddy. Hey, OBS. Hey, OBS, did you know that this is absolutely jack shit nothing? Hey, OBS. Hey, look at this. Look at this nothingness that it's giving me. Okay. Okay, OBS. Okay, whatever you say, buddy. This is definitely what YouTube looks like, guys. Wow. Just a blank nothingness. White screen. We're in the void. I don't even know if I'm still recording. I'll never know. I'll never know. It's one of the eternal mysteries of life is am I scuffed? I will never ever be able to tell if I am scuffed. Welcome. Are you new around here? I am. This is what it's like, huh? Okay. Hey YouTube. Hey YouTube. Hey, hello. Would you like to show me if the stream is working? I I sincerely apologize to anyone who actually cares. This is very bad. I'm aware. It will get better probably. We'll see. The issue is that I cannot see if anyone is watching and adjust my jokes accordingly. And if there is someone watching, I can't see them in chat. Because YouTube is a blank void. YouTube is a blank void and it's being annoying. I am a blank void and I am being annoying. It wasn't YouTube's fault. It was always me. Haha. It was me all along. Okay. Okay. It says I am live. Says I am live. I can't see if anyone's watching. That's probably because no one is. Okay. As long as I'm still live. As long as I still exist. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. 0 concurrent viewers. Let's go. We have the number back, people. Okay. So now we can continue. So I was bad at branching. And because I was bad at branching, I wasn't bad at branching. Never mind. That's sorry. I was bad at flying. I was good at branching. Eventually I got over it. Eventually I learned to fly, and then after learning to fly, it's community guidelines that either you help raise the next group as like an older sibling type thing, or you take off and fly and find your own thing to do. Usually it would be the same dynamics as in the actual place that I grew up. Ignore that voice crack. And so I flew. I chose to fly after I learned to fly. I chose to fly to wherever, nowhere, everywhere. And the funny thing about paratons, one of the other thing I didn't mention before is until you kill a human, your shadow is a human. That's how that works. And then after you kill a human, you gain your own shadow. So, I met humans on this journey. I'd love to show you, but my art tablet is still lagging, guys. We're getting some really impressive visuals here and not just an audio track for me to listen back and cringe to later. So I flew. I went and I flew. I did the bird thing, caca, and I ended up in Human City, which, normal place for a wild animal just flying off into the distance to end up, honestly. And I want you to know that my pin is no longer even on the canvas and it's just this slow, genuinely. Yeah, now it's where my pin was during the whole time I was drawing. Anyway, I was simply a little guy. That's all I was. I went into the city. I went into the big human city, and I was a deer with wings, and I was pink, and they were alarmed by this. Less attention drawn to me if I was human. I would also... Oh, I'm dropping flames. I'm dropping flames. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, we're back. We're back. We are back. Hello. Sorry about the lag spike. Literally nothing happened. It was simply the world saying, hey, stop that, you fool. This isn't your purpose. Get a better computer. So, the thing that happened, right, is that I went to the city. I'd love to draw the city, but the fucking lag. I went to the city, and it was very much a eye opener because everyone was looking at me. Everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Everyone saw me and went, "Hey, what the hell is that thing doing here?" Yeah, I was that thing to them. And I went and I saw, and I also saw these like kind humans though, ones who didn't immediately try to, I don't know, sell me out to the government. There's a lot of pictures taken. A lot of people took pictures actually. It was much more high profile than I think I was supposed to be for my first foray into the world. And it ended up being weird. It ended up creating these weird feelings inside of me where I was simply out. I was in the world. It was amazing actually, despite all the shitty humans. I've been repeating myself. Anyway, the thing that ended up happening was I saw all these humans and went, how can I blend in more? How can I fix what they're looking at that seems to be wrong? I ended up realizing there's nothing wrong, but we'll get to that. And my brain decided, hey, you know what? The world doesn't need you to kill humans. That's not what you're supposed to do. There were several people living in my village who still had human shadows. What I did, here's where my story gets funky, is I went and I studied some human magic rituals, like witchcraft and stuff. I didn't fully know any of that stuff was real, but I went and I studied it. And I combined with my shadow self. And now I can transform in and out at will. I still have a human shadow when I'm in my actual Periton form, but at least now my human shadow looks like me and it's not as weird, I think, despite the wings and the ears and the nose. But after all of that, after that huge experience, people started looking down on me and calling me a furry. I I don't know. Apparently the ears were too much for them and they decided that anyone who looks like this must be a weirdo. And I don't know. I don't have anything against furries, but like I'm not one, which means and like I was getting looked down upon for it. And like people suggested hunting me and I don't like the thought of being hunted. Every little part of my dear soul hates the idea of being hunted, actually. So what I did was I ended up leaving the city and flying into the forest and fleeing, and I found this forest that was heavily populated by hunters' traps, but it also had this like magical energy to it. It was so breathtaking, actually, and I ended up releasing all the hunter's traps, I opened them all and I threw them in a ditch and I made sure no animals went there and I started tending to the animals that had been caught in the trap. And it was enough. That was all it was. And it made me the happiest I had ever felt. So I decided to stay in the woods. And I went into a tree. And you know what? I can actually show you that tree. I don't want to show you my files actually. Let me pull it up on my other screen and drag it over here so that I don't end up accidentally doxing myself on my first stream. Oh shit, I've doxed myself on my first stream. Why did it open over there? What the fuck? Why is it so slow and it disappear? Oh god, now it's in front of me. Oh my god. Complete disaster this stream is. Can you tell it's my first time, ladies and gents? Can you tell? Okay, I don't know where this is going to open. I don't know where this is going to pop up. I can't. Okay, cool. Let's bring this over here. Apparently this isn't raised up enough for you to not see the title of the image. Apparently it's being a bitch. Anyway, this is my house. You can see the cat I was talking about earlier. This is Imp. Imp's a little guy. He's chilling. And I'm just here taking care of animals and doing all the things that is needed of me to maintain the peace of this forest. I found Imp in one of the traps. That's where he came from. I don't know what this is going to do to me. Oh god. Okay, actually that's so much better than whatever the fuck I had going on before. Okay. That's so much better. Okay. So, Imp was a little guy. Imp was my little guy. I rescued him from the trap. And then after I rescued Imp from the trap, basically I was approached by the mystical beings in these woods, right? And they came over and they asked me, hey, they said, hey, you know what? You are a rescuer for these animals. You are a being who saved these animals. We need this. We need a border patrol for this mystic woods. We need an animal caretaker for anything that goes outside the woods, and to make sure, well, actually they do a really good job of making sure people don't come in. I'm just kind of like the crazy lady who lives on the border. But then I started to miss humanity, you know? After years and years of border control and taking care of animals and I don't know, just simply being a self alone in the woods, which was great and all. I ended up deciding I should reconnect with humans. So here I am, streaming to a good old audience of 0. And somehow, is the most cathartic thing that's ever happened to me. It doesn't matter that there's no one here. I'm having fun. Haha. Take that, insecurity. Regardless, however, I think that might be all I have for you today. Oh, I've just noticed that for whatever reason, my background music stopped after the first loop, so that's fun. Didn't notice that till now. Didn't notice that until ending the stream, so that's cool. Well, Good first stream, Rose. You definitely know what you're doing. Peace out.